Hi, this is Mitch Mitchell of TT Mitchell Consulting. You know, I do speaking engagements. I've done them for, my goodness, at least the last, 12 or 13 years, here and there. I used to do a lot more than I do now because I'm traveling for work more now. But I'm going to be, continuing to go that route because I want to be a professional speaker. Videos don't always make it seem like one is all that great sometimes, but you know what? You just plow through and you do the best that you can. But I get asked often by people who find out that I do professional speaking, how can you get up in front of all those people and put yourself out there like that? Aren't you scared? Well, there is this thing about confidence, which basically says that sometimes you're going to be scared, but you do things anyway because things just have to get done. And other times you're confident because you pretty much have some things in your back pocket, or mental back pocket that is, that help you to get through. I'm going to name 3 of mine and see what you think about this, because you probably have some if you're confident as well. The first one is talking about people who do speaking engagements. Did you know there was a study that found out that 85% of the American population is scared to stand up and speak in front of others? As a matter of fact, out of that 85%, the overwhelming majority said that they would prefer death to speaking in front of other people. Are you kidding? I mean, that's fascinating. There's just no way I would ever pick that. But, that's how some people feel. So I figure I've at least got something that 85% of the American population doesn't have, which is confidence in speaking in front of others. The second thing that is always on my mind is that I am everybody's equal, at least. I don't see anyone as better than me, but I also don't see people as less than me unless they kind of prove that they are, and that's another story. But I'm everybody's equal. So I am officially the president of my own corporation. That means that I am also the CEO. I'm the major stockholder of my corporation. That puts me on a level, at least in name, with anybody. Well, Forbes isn't here anymore, but Steve Jobs, or, goodness, I can't think of any CEOs. That's a shame. Warren Buffett, anybody. I am incorporated. I paid for it. I've got that INC after my name, and I'm at least on that level. So when I go out and do consulting assignments, I figure, you know what, I am on the level of the highest person that they have. Now, I don't act like it. I like to work with people. So you have to keep that under some kind of control. And, I can talk to anybody. I find myself, pretty much doing that. If you are a waiter or a waitress, I will talk to you. If you're a maintenance person, I will talk to you. If you're housekeeping, I will talk to you as long as you want to talk to me. I don't care. I don't care how clean you are. I don't care how dirty you are. I don't care if your teeth are falling out. I don't care if you have the most immaculate nails or whatever. I can talk to you. Now, I'm not necessarily great at parties. That's a little different. I don't like stepping on people's personal space unless there's a mutual agreement there. But in business situations and work situations, or just walking out and about, I am everybody's equal. Everybody is everyone's equal. You need to see it that way. And the final part, you have to have confidence in your own abilities, but you also have to recognize where there's things that you're not good at. I'm confident I'm better than most people at a lot of things. I just am. These are things that I care about. These are things I'm really good at. But I'm also understanding that there's a lot of stuff I am horrible at. There's things I don't know. There's things I've never heard of that everyone else has heard of. You have to recognize that, because you have to recognize when you are kind of the authority and when you're the student, or just that guy standing over there watching everyone else do something and say, wow, isn't that amazing? Last week, I was home for a few extra days because of the holiday, and we had these guys out there who were replacing the cement on my porch, and they were doing all this stuff, and I recognized, you know what, that is nothing I could ever do. I didn't know that you had to lay down these different platforms, and you had to use gravel before you could lay cement, and there's this grid thing. No clue whatsoever. If I had ever tried to do it, I would have just thought I just got to buy a whole bunch of cement and pour it in there. But this is why you have people who know how to do these things. Yet, these guys aren't going to get up in front of anybody and give a speaking engagement. They're not going to travel around the country doing consulting assignments. I mean, they're just not going to do it. But they've got these other special skills that I just can't do. And I got to meet the guys. It was the first time I got a chance to meet them, and we just talked. No one is bigger than anyone else. Yes, some people make more money, some people get breaks and other people don't get, but nobody is great at everything. The smartest person in the world probably has a bunch of things that person can't do or doesn't know how to do. So when you think of things like this, you can't help but be confident in yourself. You know, you can't help but say, you know, yes, I'm as good as anybody else, and I deserve, if I want to, I definitely deserve respect, unless I show that I don't deserve it. But everybody has the opportunity to be as much as they want to be, or as little as they want to be. I choose to try to be more, but I also am willing to help others be better as well. And if they just want to talk, I'm there to talk. There's nothing wrong with any of this. In my opinion, these are good leadership qualities. Good leaders are confident enough to be able to talk to everybody. Good leaders are able to put themselves in the shoes of other people, whether those people work with them or report to them. You know, and good leaders aren't afraid to get up in front of people and either teach them or ask questions or make commentary or whatever. You've got to do what you've got to do when the job calls for it, or when other situations call for it. Anyway, these are my thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to make a lot of videos this month, and this is 2 videos 2 days in a row, or a video 2 days in a row. So let's see where we go with this. I'd really like to know your opinion. Let me know. This is Mitch Mitchell of TT Mitchell Consulting Incorporated. I hope you all have a wonderful day.